Hi guys, I am back, and as you can see, I have a new addition. Woo. So I'm here to talk to you guys about my septum piercing that I recently have gotten. Right now I just came from work, and no, I don't wear it out at work. But anyways, I've been interested, and I have always loved the septum piercing. I'm not new to piercings. I used to have my tongue. I used to have a nose stud, belly button, the list goes on. So I'm not new to piercings, and I've always loved the septum look, like when Janet Jackson would wear it and Khalees. I just thought it was just gorgeous, but I just never thought I would actually get it done. So I've been thinking about this for many years, okay? And now that I'm older and I work full-time on a salary position, I'm not at liberty to just walk around with piercings and tattoos and stuff like that exposed. So I'm really liking those things that can be hidden. So that's why when I started thinking about getting a new piercing, it's like, okay, well, let's do it. Because if you don't know, you can hide your septum piercing. So first things first, where did I go? I went to 1603 Tattoos and Piercings here in Tampa, Florida. The main reason I was checking them out is, one, I have been tattooed by them before, and I like the shop. It's clean, they're friendly, they're very helpful, and if you are having a birthday, they actually do free piercings on your birthday. So originally that's where I went, because it was my birthday a few weeks ago, but they happened to be closed on the day of my birthday. So nonetheless, I went back, and the lady at the front was very helpful. She answered all my questions. She went over all the aftercare information with me. She also had her septum done, so she gave me kind of her own personal tidbits. Yeah, so then D is the piercer that actually did it. He's been doing this for quite some time. He actually opened the needle in front of me to make, to show me it was clean. Overall, my experience was not that bad. I sat down, like I said, he opened up the needle. Before I went over there, I had talked with the girl at the front about the sizing for me. Now, as you can see, I have a very small nose. And I did not, I needed something that could actually be hidden, because for some people's nostrils, they can't flip the jewelry back up to hide it. So I needed it to be able to be hidden for work and for whatever. And secondly, I needed the jewelry to be small enough to fit my nose, because I didn't want this huge overpowering horseshoe that, just took over my face. So I got pierced at a 16 gauge, 5/16 circular barbell or horseshoe. And this is implant grade material. So at 1603, they will pierce you with whatever jewelry that they have that is safe, and whatever size you prefer. They will work with you. So this is what I chose to get. As you can see, it's not that big. It's very, very, very tiny. It's probably the smallest size you can actually get. Now, ideally, I would have gotten a black colored one for reasons that I'm going to explain in a minute. So he sat me down. He cleaned out the inside of my nostrils with like a gauze with some sort of antiseptic or something on it. He took his pinkies and he felt on the inside of my nose to feel my sweet spot, because you're not pierced through cartilage or bone. You are pierced through this tiny thin layer of skin that you have. So if you take your pinkies, you probably could feel up in there to feel it. That's what it went through. He did not use clamps on me. Once he felt around where he wanted, he took the retainer here and he took the needle and he said, take a deep breath, put it through. It was done on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the worst. I feel like this was a 1. It did not hurt me. Again, I have a higher pain threshold and I'm not new to piercing. So for me, it didn't bother me. When he came, after the needle was in, he came and he took my jewelry and he threaded that in. That to me on a scale of 1 to 5 was probably about a 3. That one hurt a little bit more, and it's a little pinch, quick over, very easy. Put it in, that was it. So he told me the best way to flip it back up is to extend your nostrils like this and then shove it up there. So as you can see, it is hidden. However, I'm all up in my nose. If you go like, well, I don't know if you can see, but basically, because I chose the smallest size, the balls that I have are not very large. So after time, it'll start to slide down and essentially be kind of here where you can still see it. So that's why I recommend, if you can, to get a dark colored horseshoe to kind of overcast with the shadow. So if you get a black one, you won't be able to see it as well. So if you are really trying to get this piercing and are really trying to hide it from everyone, I do not think you're going to be able to hide it. Now, I'm able to hide it enough to go to work and deal with my clients. But eventually, you know, after 4 to 6 weeks, I would like to change out my jewelry to make it just a little bit more concealed. Let me think, what else? Oh, what I have been cleaning it with, I've had it for about a week. And as far as healing, it's okay. The first few days, it definitely is a little, it's tender here, but not like here. You don't realize how much you use your nose, like, you know, when you're washing your face. You don't really notice how much you interact with your nose until you get this piercing. So it's been tender, and you know, I've just been washing it with just like a Dial unscented antibacterial soap, washing it, and then you have to twist it and then take some water and rinse it and twist it again. It hurts a little bit. Like, it definitely has this little like pinching feeling that you're just a little bit uncomfortable. And that kind of comes and goes. Some days it doesn't hurt at all. Some days it's like a little bit of a pinch. So, I mean, it's fine so far. What I have been using other than the antibacterial soap is also this Saline Wound Wash. This one is broken. From Walgreens, and this is just 0.9% sodium chloride solution, which is just basically saline water. So this I got as in a can from Walgreens for $7.49, and they actually had these buy one get one 50% off. It doesn't burn, doesn't sting. It's just a steady stream of water that you kind of shoot into your nose. However, for whatever reason, mine broke, and I still have product in here, and I don't know if they all do this or what, but whatever. So then I also went back and got this simple Saline Plus Wound Wash, and this one, I do not know if I cannot endorse this one. I can definitely endorse this one because on my healing recovery aftercare pamphlet, this sodium chloride solution my piercer recommended. This actually has benzethonium chloride 0.13% in it. So this is just not saline water. This actually has like cleaning properties in it, and I just started using this, and I cannot say that you're supposed to be using this or not. So when in doubt, you want to get one that has just a saline solution. This is similar, except for when you squirt it, you can see like it has like soapy stuff in it, whereas this is just really a clean stream of water. You can also get the like little noses saline spray wash, like for people that have allergies and stuff like that. You can get that. It's the same exact thing as this, except for this one you get a lot more product for cheaper. So do your research. Let me think, what else? Oh, if you do have allergies or nose problems or anything, I do not recommend this piercing. I don't have any allergies or anything like that, but I definitely have noticed since I've got it done, a little bit of congestion, and I was like, am I coming down with a cold or what? And although my ring is small, you can kind of feel it slightly. I mean, it's not like uncomfortable, it doesn't pinch, it doesn't hurt me or anything like that, but it's just like something in your nose, you know? So I wear mine pretty much flipped up the majority of the time because, again, I work, I have to go pick up my son from school, blah blah blah. So I mean, overall, that's what's been going on with this piercing so far. I do like it. I am going to be changing my jewelry out probably in about 4 to 6 weeks to just, you know, find something that I can hide a little bit better. Some people get pierced with the retainers, and it's similar to a horseshoe, except for it's more of a square-like with no balls on the end of it. But yeah, you just kind of got to do your research with what kind of jewelry you like, and do your research on the facility you're going to get pierced at. And yeah, so if you have any questions, let me know. If you don't like my piercing, if you think it's ugly, if you think I'm crazy, I don't care. I don't get piercings for other people, just like I don't get tattoos for other people. I do it because I like it. So, I mean, if you have negative things to say, peace out. I really don't care. But if you do have legit questions, if, you know, anything else I didn't cover, anything I forgot, definitely hit me up and let me know. And as always, thank you for, how are you gonna mess up the last part? And as always, thank you for watching.